Hello my babies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra. Welcome to the baby elephant community where we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality, self-development, manifesting, all that good stuff. Today is Monday, and as always on Mondays, I like to share law of attraction success stories to get everybody's vibrations way up. For the rest of the week, get us all in alignment and into flow so that we can manifest everything that we desire. Today I have some really good stories to share with you guys. Before I do, I just want to let you know, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about this necklace. This is the happiness amulet. It has not been released yet. If you want to find out when it comes out, and I think that we're going to have a limited run of the lapis lazuli choker chains. If you want to find out, go on alchemybyla.com and sign up for the email list. You'll know first when they're out because they are going to be limited quantity. I love it. It's really raised my vibration ever since I started wearing it, and I've been testing it out myself. So yeah, there's that. Without any further ado, I'd like to get right into today's Manifestation Monday success stories. These were all taken from the Facebook group, the Baby Elephant Facebook group. If you don't use Facebook, just make a fake account to join it. The link is in the description below always. So, the first story is from a baby elephant that wants to stay anonymous. She wrote, I manifested my soulmate. There's going to be a healthy mix of different types of manifestations today. There's not one overarching. No one has told me how to say that yet. I feel like I ask you guys every video, how do I say it? Is it overarching or overarching? I get no response. So I manifested my soulmate. I was in a bad karmic situation with a person who had lied to me about not having a girlfriend. I felt defeated, and the negative narrative of my brain started intruding, telling me I wasn't worthy of love and this pattern always happens. I love how aware this baby Ellie is that the negative pattern, the narration of her brain is telling her this, and that it's not really who she is. When we start becoming aware of these thoughts, that's when our spiritual journey deepens, and when we are able to become more conscious manifestors, more conscious creators and architects of our own life, when we become aware of our thoughts. However, instead of feeling sorry for myself, 10 points for Gryffindor, I stood up to this guy and told him I was removing myself from the situation, and I wrote in my journal how I wanted to be treated. There's a lot of emotion there, so when you get rid of somebody and you're feeling all these emotions and then you start writing about what you want, that's very powerful. I wrote about wanting someone who chooses me effortlessly and who makes love feel easy, fun, and someone who has pure motives that I can be happy with. The next day after standing up for myself, I got a message from a guy in my friend circle I had always found attractive who asked me on a date. I went out with him, and instantly and effortlessly we began falling in love, and he treats me how I never ever believed I would be treated. I believed it happened because I stood in my truth, took a step back from a bad situation, and wrote down my true intentions for my ideal love situation. I'm so happy for you, baby. You deserve it. You deserve all the love in the world. And I like the way that you manifest because you are proving to everybody how easy and fun it is to manifest. Okay, the next story is from my babe Hitisha. I was in New York City overlooking Manhattan skyline on December 31st, and I cried out I could wake up to this every morning. Lo and behold, I'm moving to New York City in March because I got an incredible transfer opportunity there with a great pay. This is particularly exciting because I have a random skyline on my vision board. I'd look at it and say, I want an apartment overlooking something like this. I would feel the thrill of it, and eventually I let go. Suddenly, my best friend in New York asked me why I wasn't considering New York City. I obviously loved it there. It all clicked, and my office team made it happen for me once I pitched the transfer idea. The skyline I'm going to wake up to now is way better than what I had on my vision board. It was all pure joy and honest desire that made it happen. So happy for you on your new adventure, my love. Okay, now I have one more story. This person did not specify whether they'd like to be anonymous or not, so I'm going to keep them anonymous. I manifested my shin splints healing almost overnight. I love healing stories. I'm a dancer and had some pretty badly inflamed shins. At one point, they hurt quite a lot just standing up after dancing. I could almost not stand up straight because it felt like my legs were about to fail me. So I decided to ask the universe for healing. I asked for healing and visualized myself running and jumping around in pure joy and excitement, completely pain-free. Then I fell asleep. The next morning, I still felt the same pain, but decided to not focus on it and simply let them be, knowing that if I kept telling myself the same story over and over again about how painful and bad my shins were, they would never get better. This is especially since I had no time to rest in this intense project that I'm currently in. However, after lunch, the pain was completely gone. It was like night and day. After that day, I had a couple of painful days or half days, but I knew that was because I hadn't fully let go of the story I was telling myself about my shins. After completely letting go of that story, I haven't had any pain in weeks. I was struggling with this pain for 5 months before I and the universe healed it super quickly. I'm so happy for you and so glad that you get to dance and to continue doing this performance in the project that you're currently in, my love. We can honestly heal our physical ailments so quickly. I think I'm gonna do 2 more. So this one is Cecile. 2 years ago, I was living in a tiny studio in front of a bar where there would be fights literally every night. Many neighbors called the police repeatedly, but nothing ever changed, and it got even worse. Nevertheless, I decided to ignore it as much as I can and focus on making my new beautiful apartment a reality. I started doing visualizations of my ideal apartment every morning. I focused on the feelings I would feel in my new apartment. So important. The sense of quiet, serenity, joy, and gratitude for such a wonderful place. And honestly, I think that until you experience contrast and experience the negative aspect of living somewhere where you don't want to live, you never really know about all the things that you do desire in a new place. Like, I feel like Cecile really understood that she needed quiet and serenity and peace where she lived after living in this not harmonious environment, this dissonant environment. I would stand and walk during my visualizations in my apartment, looking to the left and seeing the open fire, opening the window with my hand, which would lead to a big terrace and a wonderful view over the trees and park, etc. I really envisioned a specific environment. 2 months later, I visited the exact place I had envisioned. I have now been living here for a little over a year, and I thank the universe every day. I made it my little piece of heaven. That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you, my love. Such a strong and powerful way to manifest, to just really walk through your current circumstances, but visualize everything looking the way that you desire it to look. Now we have one more relationship manifestation story. So this is from my girl, Sadie. I manifested my relationship as being known as the single friend, single family member at reunions, single mother. As much as I learned to be independent, I was stuck between being terrified that status would never change and finding someone and opening up to them. Finally, I decided I knew what I wanted. I scripted as if, and I wrote a letter called The Man I Love, using gratitude verbiage around his amazing qualities. Every day for a few weeks, I meditated on the feelings of being in love, how secure I'd feel, etc. I listened to my love manifestation song with the lyrics, "If you're ready, heart is open, I'll be waiting, come and find me," and started to get excited that any day this man is going to walk into my life and change the way I looked at dating. I downloaded Hinge, a dating app that gives you only so many likes a day to ensure I put in the effort but didn't obsess. 3 weeks into all of this, I met a guy on the site with a daughter, only a couple years older than mine, and we hit it off, talking every day from when we wake up until we fall asleep about everything, and he shares my wonderment for the meaning of life. We never run out of things to talk about. We spent Valentine's Day together, went to a wedding, and this Saturday, after a month of dating, he asked me to be his girlfriend. He is patient, thoughtful, family-orientated. He's everything I asked for. We text each other at times of angel numbers, and we both think we're soulmates, and look at each other and say things like, "Where did you come from?" and "You're something out of this world." I just got chills. I'm so excited for this journey with him and thankful he matches my vibration. You deserve so much love, my love, and I'm so happy for you and your relationship. I'm so happy for all these people and their incredible success stories. And if you haven't shared your success story yet, your success story is coming. You will hear it here on Manifestation Monday. And a really good way to make whatever it is that you desire to manifest into your reality, you can visualize me telling your story when it happens. I feel like Manifestation Monday has become a tool on its own, and my energy has become a tool for you guys on its own as well. Thank you for sharing those stories with us. I'd like to ask all of you to please give this video a thumbs up. If you love Manifestation Mondays, it helps to support the channel. All you have to do is click the thumbs up. That's all it is. That's all I ask. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We are almost at 200,000 baby elephants. That's insane. I can't even wrap my mind around it. As always, tell me something good in the comments below. If you have a happy story to share or if you have a manifestation success story, I'd love to hear it. Thank you for spending some of your time with me here today. And as always, until next time, keep your vibrations way, way, way up. Bye!